What is going on, everybody? It is time to feature the first deck with a new Planeswalker, Yangling. Let's go. Alright, so we are going to be playing Yangling, the new Planeswalker. Been out for a little while now, but there's been some difficulty as to how to build her exactly. I played, some blue-white versions with just kind of random flyers and whatnot, and it felt really, really bad. So we're going to play a new list that I've seen in some of the discords, but first let's go over some of Yangling's abilities here. So first, the Tempest Insight, the main one, two or more friendly attacking creatures damages your opponent. You get to draw a card, triggers only once each turn, and that's really it. So yeah, just kind of giving you some card advantage for hitting your opponent with enough stuff. Can either be go wide, can use evasive creatures. There's also some weird interactions with creatures that deal damage as they're attacking. And then this is the first time in a while we've gotten a Planeswalker with just the splash of color ability like the other mono-colored Planeswalkers, as opposed to something like Sarah or Sorin, which had a main color but then had special deck building restrictions. So people before were using blue white and doing like Alabaster Faith and like spirits and stuff like that, or like using Oath of Paladin, things like that, and it all felt pretty bad. It felt pretty bad. So this is a new version that I've seen popping up in some of the chats, so I figured again I would give it a good shake, give it a try. Again, I'm pretty skeptical about this Planeswalker in general. I won't lie, I think she's pretty bad at the moment. I'm not saying she could never be good, but I think I'm not impressed with her power level at the moment. So what we have here is we have kind of a blue-green temple list. So first of all, our land here is Tolarian Academy, which has been nerfed, right? It's been nerfed for a while now, but there are still a couple of decks that can make usage of it. And the main reason for that is Gauntlet of Ogre Power, which recently got a buff in the recent patch. So Gauntlet of Power here getting an additional charge, nothing else really changing, but you get to set the power of a friendly creature to 5. Just if it's 0, 1, 2, doesn't matter, boom, you're 5 power. And that can be really good, especially when you have to run a lot of small evasive creatures that tend to be weaker, right? So you've got things like Little Foggie, our boy, Birds of Paradise, Welkin Tern, and things like that are pretty small to begin with. You can just slam an ogre power onto them, and they're all of a sudden pretty big hitters. And again, you are incentivized to run these evasive small creatures, Phantom War, the Yangling Sparrow, right, which is a signature card of Yangling, because again, you want to be enabling the ability to draw cards and all those sorts of things. So Gauntlet of Power is a pretty interesting card that you get to have access to. Birds of Paradise is nice. It just kind of gives you an extra mana, because again, another big thing is deploying out enough stuff early. If you can't get out your stuff fast enough, then all of a sudden your opponent just starts playing better cards than you faster. Otherwise, we're just playing some general good stuff. Unsummon, Isochron, Scepter, just good. Wintergrip Mage is fine. I'm not exactly sure why this is here. It might be to again just be an efficient creature, gets you a stun spell. You can stun a flying blocker for your opponent or something like that. Phantom War is really good, just always has sneaks, just always going to be a creature that can attack and enable this ability. Sparrow is 2 creatures in 1, so that's good value. And then another card that recently got buffed in Cerulean Dragon. I've always been calling this card Cerulean Drake, I don't know why, but it's Cerulean Dragon. But yeah, going down a point of power, but also going down a point in cost. So now if you play this out, you can attack with 2 creatures, enable this ability. All of a sudden it's a 2/3. If your opponent doesn't kill it, becomes a 3/4, and it just gets out of hand very quickly. Still uncertain again how good this card is in something like this, or just in general, but we'll see. And then we have some interesting cards, not interesting cards, some pretty average cards at the top end here in Shell Game, Pixie, Trickster, just good removal for blue. That's kind of all we have access to. And then we have Wizard Spellbook to just draw some extra cards, enable our Cerulean Drake, refill our hand, and then Mistraven to bounce an enemy creature. That's pretty much it. I don't think I talked about Oakenhide actually. Again, pretty in the same light as Ogre Power, just buffing your creatures. So yeah, that's kind of what the green's here for, right? You get the early mana from Birds of Paradise, you get the buffed power, and then again you have the evasive creatures to fuel the ability. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, before I get into the games, if you are enjoying the content, remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff is super helpful. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the games. All right, we got two blue-green decks going against each other. So I don't think I want to start out with these 4-drops or even Oakenhide. I'm fine to keep the warrior, but I think we need to get rid of the other stuff. All right, this hand's fine.
Friend, you face a tempest.
Listen to nature.
Okay. That's pretty nice. I think I'm just gonna play the little Foggie here. Pass. We don't really get much out of the ward here, but it's fine. Because we're not attacking with this next turn because we want to play the Tern or the warrior. I'm actually not sure which of these I should be slamming. Probably the warrior, right?
Walls and guards, how cute.
All right, so game plan so far is going fine. Our opponent is incentivized to interact with our board. Otherwise, we're going to get to draw a card. That's fine. All right. Let's hit him in the face.
I know just what I need.
So I think I'm just going to play the Tern. I could play the bird. Bird actually does not seem bad here. Because if my opponent interacts with the Tern or the warrior, then I can just Oakenhide the bird. Alright, here I'm gonna block with the Foggie because it's not doing anything. Not doing anything now. Yeah, Isochron Scepter, sure. Yep, so I saw that coming. Oh, were they? Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay. Well, doesn't really change my play here, which is fine. All right, we get to draw a card. Sparrow. It's kind of tempting. Because once again, they might be interacting with my board. Yep, I'm down.
It's just a sparrow.
All right. This is going pretty well. It's definitely a lot stronger start than some of my previous games. I will not lie.
Give me a second.
Want to time it out here, maybe? I could have just disconnected internet issues. That's fine. It happens. I think I'm going to go do the Isochron Scepter first. See what we get. Kind of down to just do an Invoke the Dawn. Can like invoke one of these. Oakenhide another one. Just look at this force that we have in the air. Cool. What did we buff? Oh, we buffed the Tern. Ooh. Yes, I got quite the air arsenal. Okay, I think our opponent has definitely is either at their computer and having internet issues, or is just not at their computer device. But I think we're in a good spot here, regardless.
Give me a second.
The Tolarian Academy trigger, like, you know, stuck them on 5 mana. Yeah, there's just a bunch of things going in our favor. Let's see. This is just lethal. This is just lethal by itself. Let's see. Ooh, Poison Veins also nice.
I know just what I need.
Okay.
You will bend to the winds. That was humiliating. The sky's the limit.
And off we go.
Definitely can't keep those.
You face a tempest.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
I think Takedown's probably the card here. I do love me a get ahead, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and find. Oh, Dreamblood's kind of nice. I think I'm gonna just Drainblood, because they can play the armor guy. Isochron Scepter doing work there. It's probably what we're gonna wave. We're probably gonna answer whatever we can. Yeah, I think we're doing this, right? So next turn we Welkin Tern plus Oakenhide. Our opponent this turn can still have some form of damage. There's not really much that we can do about that. Let's see if they have 1 damage. That they do. Okay.
Now Nothing personal. Careful. They're sharp.
It's fine. So we will Welkin Tern, Oakenhide. That's rough. So it means that they can Ghost Blade. That is rough. Oh, I gotta try and trade. I gotta try and trade stuff. It's kind of funny because we're like both kind of Kaya decks.
Watch your back.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it seems like a really tough matchup. Shell game this. Like, we didn't draw any of our early stuff.
Nothing personal.
I'll take the lead.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, I think our only option is Spellbook. Like, Pixie Trickster doesn't really do much here. Actually, that's not bad at all. Next we can play Cerulean Drake, draw 2, and try and draw some other stuff. Can't be stunned. Can't be Ghost Bladed either. It's kind of clutch. Wow. The fog on this. Or the not the fog, the sneak. Or the ward. You know what I mean?
It has been an honor.
Another little Foggie, yeah. So I think we're gonna play this Cerulean Drake. Draw 2. Corpse Conveyor. Let's do this. Should we unsummon this? Kind of down. Just to get like some extra breathing room, you know? And then we can block both of these. Yep, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll take the lead.
Dang. We're gonna win this? I see. But that's okay. Only in this. We'll take this damage. They're at 32. They're at 32 life. Holy moly. Alright. Am I doing this? I think I am. Is that true? No, I can draw an extra card. Actually, I don't even need to. Yeah, I could just get in with these guys and draw one card. I don't need to spellbook this turn.
I know just what I need.
I'll try Isochron Scepter here. Can stun something. Gonna down to stun this. We can actually Trickster? Yeah, we can actually Trickster this.
You look silly.
That's some spooky. That's some spooky. Ironically, the best target is the turtle. Yeah, buff that turtle. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, they have to attack with everything here, right?
Catch me if you can.
So I think I'm gonna give him a card here.
It has been an honor.
Yeah, I think I can manage, because then I'm just gonna shell. I'm gonna shell game the shell, the turtle. Yeah. Sure.
Just wait till you see what I have in store. Nothing personal.
Interesting. It's pretty good. I think we're gonna bounce. Or should I wait? Should I wait until after they buff something? No, I should probably just Mistraven now. Just bounce this thing. Like we gotta start dealing damage, right? So I want them to stop gaining life, but at the same time I want to draw cards. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna chop both of these and use the corpse conveyor to make a T2. Cerulean Drake putting in work, right?
I know just what I need.
All right, so I think we bounce this thing. We just play some dudes. Or we like play a dude, play like this thing, and like shell game this. Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Time to move.
Is that gonna give me lethal? Cause wow.
You will
Opponent
bend
is out.
to the wind.
Yeah, out of here.
This isn't worth my time.
The sky's the limit.
I think the Pixie Trickster might be worth the keep. My opponent might have some big boys. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. It's a good play going second because you can go a little Foggie into
I'm not
the Sparrow.
afraid to fight. You face a tempest.
They could have some reach creatures. Ooh, Circle of the Druid. Actually, that's pretty standard for Ghostesses. But the different thing is this is forest, right? Yeah. So this is weird. So yeah, my guess is they are doing big ramping. Show me rampant growth pass. I know it always looks like really cool when I guess it, but it doesn't actually mean anything. It just means I get to keep the sneak on this.
It's just a
Like, I just like that
sparrow.
aspect of it. Like, it's another like free damage, kind of. Tusker and the wolf.
The beast within.
So actually, might just get in with these. Is that true? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's just like, you know, see what happens, right?
I know just what I need.
Alright, so I'm gonna Isochron. See if we can find a damage spell. Like that.
Ice to meet you.
Alright, so I think we're gonna block here for one. Okay. And then I feel weird doing this because I kind of wasted the sneak. I could have gotten it in for an extra point of damage, but I am gonna block here. I think. Yeah.
I think you found
Tis annoying. So definitely doing this. Let's see what we get off of this. Skating glare is kind of cool.
I know just what I need.
Here we'll block. We have enough cards, like I'm not worried about, like, you know.
Got a clear shot.
Night has fallen.
Well, that's annoying. So we could Pixie Trickster.
You look silly.
And I kind of want to stun this. So that I don't have to take the damage from it in order to attack them next turn. We could always like shell game, unsummon something.
Got a clear shot.
Are
Yep.
connected. Night has fallen.
What can we do about this? Well, we can Pixie Trickster again. Kind of down.
You look silly.
And this way we can at least like trade with this frog. Next turn we can Skating Glare to get some attacks in. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's do this first. Ooh. It's actually kind of good.
The outcome is inevitable.
So I'm gonna block here. I don't expect them to have giant growth. Okay. kind of tempting. Because this will kill the big guy. Or the not the frog, the not the big guy, the frog. But I don't think we're gonna do that this turn.
If I must.
Yeah, I think this turn we're just gonna Yangling Sparrow, hope to live. Is that true? Maybe we just shock. Maybe shock birds. Could unsummon this, but also probably just blocking. Yeah. Alright, taking some damage here. Alright, so the big thing here is we're gonna shell game this. I think we Cerulean Drake, draw 2. And then unsummon this and hope to live. I don't think this is a card that we're playing ever. Druid, sure. It's Paradise, it's fine. Opponent draws a card. Oh, what multicolor cards have they played? Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad for us. Alright, now we're gonna play this. Now we're actually gonna play this and try and kill this. Could have been worse. Could have been actually so much worse.
It's just a sparrow.
So actually, Oakenhide into Scathing Glare is pretty good. Is that true? No, it's not. We're dead to that. We have to bounce one of these. Yeah. All right, if they interact with any of these, we are dead. Cool.
What a pleasant outcome.
Uh,
I'll be better next time.
yeah, unfortunately we just can't deal with the word creature very well, the big behemoth.
The elements are my
Like our creatures are too small, we don't deal enough damage. So that seems like a pretty effective card against what we're doing.
Yanling versus Rihanna.
So we have, I was assuming this is the Liliana Reanimator. We have some effective tools against the deck. I see, I don't know if I should be keeping the Gauntlet. I need to find the creatures first.
Tempest.
Time to put on a good show.
Seek knowledge.
School of the Wizard. I think some Reanimator decks have been doing that for some reason. All right, well, I got the Gauntlet of Power anyways. So most of them have been running the 1 minute trap that when you attack, you get a zombie. But just in case they don't, I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's really good. It's like we just have this 3/5 sneak that is gonna put pressure on them. Ooh. This isn't card fight Vanguard. What? That's so cool. I'm realizing, Mike, that my Streamlabs is set like to a certain point where it's not streaming at was it 1080? But like otherwise, things should be looking pretty good, right? There's the Grave Disturbance. Let's just play out these things. So even if we can't hit our opponent with two things, we can still Gauntlet of Power or something. I want to keep my life total as high as possible because of the Lich, of the incoming Lich, wherever it is. Just in case I somehow can't interact with it. There's the Zombify.
In funeral.
Mm-hmm. That hurts. That feels bad. I'm gonna look at whatever we've gotten here just in case. I'm kind of down for an unsummon. Yeah, I actually would rather unsummon this right now. Let me attack first. Yep, that's fine. It was actually, again, still pretty nice. You get the Gauntlet of Power.
It's just a
Next turn, hit them in the face for a lot. Hopefully. Yeah, really, really hopefully. I guess they don't have another thing to reanimate. Yeah, the, okay, well, that if they have Zombify, they can do it again. You got Zombify? No. Yeah. Oop. That's fine. Still going to 6 if we get the draw card. Or sorry, to 9. So taking 6.
just what I need.
You know what I meant. And actually, next turn, if they don't deal with this, or this, they are dead. That's fine. I can even yeah, I can just keep bouncing it. Oh yeah, I also had 2 flyers. Like, yeah. Wow. Okay. That was pretty impressive. Gauntlet did work.
The sky's the limit.
Are we? I think we just played someone named Castellis. I'm gonna keep one Isochron and get rid of everything else. Yangling Sparrow is good to see.
In this and all things.
You face a tempest.
Take heart.
Right. So Alabaster Faith has been pretty. It's been shown in some decks. It's not the best, but I think I'm gonna take it here.
Have faith.
Disciple.
Put my faith in
Disciple now nerfed to a 2/1, but still doing its job here. I think it's gonna deal me 2 damage, and I'm not gonna block it.
Just a sparrow.
Be soothed.
Mm-hmm.
Fight on.
Sure. You know, it's a little unfortunate. Let's look and see if we can get a good 1-mana spell here. Invoke the Dawn is not bad. I didn't want it to buff that one. Alright, whatever. Play the Welkin turn. We'll start attacking here. We're just gonna hit the Disciple, or like block the Disciple, assuming they attack. because we have no way to, I think, get this. I guess we could unsummon this, but we have another one right here. We might as well just use that. Well, I guess we could just do this and draw a card. I want to play this out. Kind of do.
Nice to meet you.
Like, we can play these 3 cards, or if we get a mana, we can play the Mistraven next turn. We're not guaranteed because we have the Tolarian Academy, but it's consistent enough where I'm not worried. And just the extra body, plus the chance to get a chill win.
Fight on.
Sure, it's pretty annoying. So I might actually unsummon and replay my turn. Is that crazy? It's kind of crazy. It probably might be the Sparrow. The Sparrow might be better. I want to play the Wintergrip Mage for now. Actually, is that true? Yeah, I'm gonna save it. I like. It's really tough. It is very tough. To decide what I want to do about.
I do not fight alone. To me.
Okay. Well, now I know what I want to do. I want to play the Cerulean Drake.
The outcome is inevitable.
So cold.
I know just what I need.
Take heart.
I stand vigilant.
Yep. You have an angel. Oh, that's actually so good. Ooh, that's also really tempting. Huh. Yeah, we can unsummon this and then Gauntlet. Yep, that's fine. One is this Cerulean. Okay, the issue here is that the Cerulean Drake's gonna get big and then they're just gonna kill it. That's the main issue. I'm gonna play this out actually,
Have faith.
because I can Gauntlet of Power that. I actually think I want to just play this as a 3/1.
You look silly.
Oh, it targets itself.
Be soothed.
That's fun. Forgot about that. Yeah, this isn't good. This is a problem.
I stand vigilant.
Drink deep from the
That's
well.
fine. That's funny. I wouldn't call it good. I think we're gonna Oakenhide and attack.
Take this.
Sure. I don't really care if they hit me in the face for 4.
Take heart.
Your time has come.
We stand
I
together.
put my faith in you.
Yeah, this is tough. This will actually be kind of nice. It's just like a 3/3 every turn.
The skies are
That does
mine.
nothing. That's kind of good. Four mana. Could be the artifact. Could be a whole bunch of things. All right, let's draw 2 cards again. So we can Mist Raven, bounce the Sarah Angel, and we can stun both of these. Play the little Foggie and then bump this guy up. We might as well wait until we draw whatever we're gonna draw.
Just what I need.
I mean, the little Foggies are not so little. Yeah. Annoying.
I hope I'm not too late.
All right. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna shell game both of these. Yeah, because then I get a card. Yeah. Shell game. Shell game. Pump this up. Isochron.
I know just what I need.
Be soothed.
So we're keeping up the pressure. The difficulties we're running out of card. Uh-huh. Oh, let's see what we get off this.
It's just a sparrow.
It's a little too ham. We can actually turn this this into a 3/3.
Look silly.
Take heart.
But yeah, we just don't have enough damage to get through all of this.
I stand.
Yep.
vigilant.
Yep. That's fine. Oh, I guess we have Tolarian Academy to get us some extra cards into our deck. Is Miss Raven doing much? No, I should probably just unsummon this. Actually, never mind. Because I don't want to do that.
I know just what I need.
That I will play.
You're no fun.
Have faith.
I stand vigilant.
You have... Okay. That's kind of scary. Yep, it's kind of what I expected to happen.
I know just what I need.
I think I'm gonna play the Sun Titan here. Let's see what it gets me. The last couple of cards should be like artifacts or something. I assume. I have no idea. Alright, it looks like we're dead. Alright, cool.
Deep from the well of life. It is not your place.
I want to end that game at 20 life.
Not quite the opponent.
Like, they just gained so much life.
My light is never extinguished.
I'm rooting for you to win it all.
I got like all of these cards.
Let's go.
You face a tempest.
Seek knowledge.
Yep, familiar. Not bad. I think we're gonna play the Sparrows here,
Just a sparrow.
especially since we have an Abrade. Get this out of the way. Draw a card. You know the biz. Let's see what we got here. All right, Warding Flame is a better option, since we can then play like a Wintergrip Mage.
Nice to meet you.
I know just what I need.
Could get Pyroclasm here, that would suck. Okay, that sucks less, but still kind of sucks. You got it. Taking 5. Thank goodness they nerfed this card.
I know just what I need.
I kinda just want to Trickster this. Yeah.
You look silly.
Because that will cleanly trade with the frog. Oh. Yeah, Pyroclasm here would be devastating. Wouldn't be the worst thing to happen, but it'd be pretty bad.
Boundless potential.
I sense a Chaos Warp coming. Oh, that's kind of worse. Alright, I think I'm gonna block this, because I can actually kill this now with my Abrade. Block this and take 4.
So cold.
So this you can Abrade the frog, Never mind. Are we still doing this? Yeah, I feel like we're celebrating this. We can chill. Let's attack first.
I know just what I need.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna stun the horror. See what our opponent does here.
Call the elements.
Sure. I just want to draw.
I know just what I need.
Because now we can unsummon this, gauntlet this, and hope to block with it. Oh, I should have done that for no, because I wasn't sure I was going to draw the unsummon. Yeah, that might look weird because it's like, hey, why didn't you do the gauntlet first? I didn't know I was going to draw the unsummon. And if not, I would have done like a trickster play or like Mist Raven and instead. Yeah. Yep, it's fine. Yeah, like now they can't attack that profitably. I'm still down to just attack. Oh, I should have. I'm dumb. I should have gauntleted. I could be killing my opponent right now, and I'm just choosing not
I
to.
know just what I need.
Yeah. I guess we can do this now. We'll play this. It's fine. So actually now they're kind of forced to like answer some of my stuff. Because it's actually lethal if they don't answer anything. Or they don't have flyers or whatever. Wow, still playing Pyromancer. Okay, that should be lethal. We can play the Cerulean Drake now, actually. Let's do this as well.
The outcome is inevitable.
I know just what I need.
Holy moly, wait. Oh, that's a really good Cerulean
The
Drake.
winds.
I think I learned something today.
The sky's the limit.
Alright, so let's talk about this list. It definitely felt better than all the other Yangling decks that I've played. That sounds like a compliment. It's not really saying much. Some of the list is still awkward. Like some of the aspects of this archetype or Yangling itself is still awkward. Right. The only thing that was good was that Gauntlet of Power was a pretty effective card at closing the game out early. But when we don't have exactly Gauntlet of Power, like even Oakenhide was not enough to really put enough pressure on my opponent. Cerulean Drake is probably best in a deck like this because again it does all of the different things that you want it to do. It flies, it gets bigger when you draw cards, and you know that's it. Um, that's what the deck does. Wintergrip Mage actually felt pretty good. It actually felt a lot better than I expected it to. Just an early drop, and then the chill wind that you get off of it can really do a good job of just getting in a couple of early attacks, or just if your opponent has 1 or 2 creatures, you stun them, you bounce the other one, and then you have your cards there. So that actually felt pretty good. And the buff to this feels great, right? As a 2/3, it just feels so much more like a playable card. Yeah. Birds of Paradise was a fine card, but I didn't really find myself using the fragile mana that effectively. Like, maybe sometimes it helped me when my Tolarian Academy triggered and I wanted to play like Mistraven, but besides that, I'm wondering if there's a better option. There kind of isn't, because there's not a lot of green creatures that are cheap with flying, or there's just not a lot of green creatures that you'd use here. But yeah, the one thing that I'll say about this deck is that it did impress me in its ability to deal with the Liliana Reanimator deck. That's kind of my litmus test, if you will, for how competitive a deck can be. Not how competitive it is, how competitive it can be. Because again, if you can't deal with the really recursive threats of the Reanimator deck, you're gonna have a hard time unless you can kill them fast, which this deck can't do, right? But the unsummons, the stuns, and the Trickster and Shell games from this deck, even the Mistraven, right, do a good job of buying you time and interacting profitably with those cards, and that we were able to pretty handedly beat the deck on the back of Gauntlet of Ogre Power, closing the game out pretty fast. So yeah, I will say we did have really struggle against Sarah, although again, Sarah is proven to be effective against aggressive or creature-based decks. We got swept up in a Day of Judgment, and we did get to rebuild. Like, we still had a pretty hefty attacking power shortly after that Wrath took effect, but again, just could never really outpace our opponent's life gain, and eventually just killed us. So yeah, that's probably still a bad matchup anyways. Yeah, but I definitely think that this deck isn't bad. It's just I think there's so many other decks in the game right now that you could be playing and having a much easier time with. So I definitely think that if this is the best Yangling deck out there, Yangling needs some help. Exactly how, I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but yeah. So anyways, that was blue-green Yangling, called blue-green Gauntlet, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching over on Twitch, I also could seriously use the followers and everything like that. So if you're watching and enjoying the show, leave a follow. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me, and I'll see you guys for the next video.